Hello, so here's my post-marathon training and injury prevention video, as I promised earlier. I'm just in the glorious Wokingham, so have a look around there, it's lovely. Have a little park. Just in between doing training sessions today. So just had some really good client sessions, so having a little bit of a break walking through here while I'm waiting for the next session to arrive. So yeah, so it's a bit windy out here. So post marathon recovery sessions. So just to make sure that you don't do things too silly after a marathon, because the main tip I'm going to say to prevent injuries after a marathon is don't train by emotions. Don't get carried away by your emotions. So what I mean by that is you can either go two ways. So if you've had an amazing race, you're going to feel like $1 million. You're going to feel really, really good. But the danger of that is if you get carried away with your emotions, you're going to want to go out and start training again. You're going to want to get out there and go running the next day, or running fast because you feel on top of the world. So, but no, it's a good time now to reflect, to celebrate your achievement, and just take a bit of downtime, take a bit of physical and mental rest, and don't go too mad. So just have a bit of a rest. And the same as if you had a bad race, you might feel like you want to get out there again and start training straight away to put right the wrongs that you've done on race day. So again, it's not ideal. So just take your time, reflect. It's a great time to reflect on your training, on your on lots of things. So use the time as reflection. So mistakes I've seen other people make after races. One is training too soon, just going straight back into it because they feel good, and then bang, something to go or pull. And the second really important injury prevention tip is don't do any high intensity training in the week after a marathon. Some people might take longer to recover from that, but what I mean by this is still go out and run, but just take it really, really easy. Just go out and enjoy it. Go out and run for an hour without looking at your pace. Just run to feel. Run maybe 2 to 3 minutes per mile slower than you usually would, and take your time. Don't do any high intensity training sessions. So if you're a member of a club, don't go down to the local track session on the Wednesday after a marathon. Just take your time and do easy runs. If you struggle doing easy runs, offer to run with someone else that you know is a slower runner than you. Offer to help them, pace them round, so then that way you're not overexerting yourself, and take your time to get back into it. And the same as like a week after, maybe don't charge around park run like a nutter. Just take your time and respect the marathon. Take your time to recover. And the third one is notice what hurt the most. So at the end of the race or during the race, what hurt you the most? Was it like your hamstrings, your quads, your calves, your back? Go and find out how to strengthen those areas, because it's not always a case of you just worked hard so you're going to be aching. You could be really aching in a particular muscle group because you have a weakness there, or it could be a technique issue. So it's worth going to the gym and strengthening those muscle groups. So if you had really, really tight or sore hamstrings in the marathon, go to the gym and correct it. Go and find out from a coach, someone like me who knows how to strengthen specific muscle groups for running, to isolate the muscles. And in that way, you're less likely to have injuries and problems in the future. So that's my tips all summed up. Hope you have a nice rest of your week. So if you've done the marathon, take it easy, ease yourself back into training, and be sensible. Don't get carried away, and don't run with your emotions. I'll see you soon.